Hi guys, if you are experiencing excessive breakage or your hair is not growing, it is stunted at a point, please do well to subscribe to the channel. I'm giving you back-to-back content from henceforth. In this video, we are making ourselves herbs infused butter, like just herbs and then shea butter. You're going to love the results because this is going to grow your hair very fast. If you are able to use it consistently, it's going to help you grow your edges from bald if you're able to use it consistently. So I'm using 3 herbs in this video. I'm using neem powder, Moringa powder, and fenugreek powder here. All these herbs are very good for the hair, especially with reviving dead follicles. Don't forget to watch the video to the end to see the benefits. So first of all, I transfer all the herbs into a bowl of my choice. You can use a metal bowl or you can use a glass bowl or a beaker, any bowl you have available. So I'm just using this plastic cup that you can see, and there's no needed measurement. You can just use any measurement you want depending on the potency you want. I want it very potent, so I'm not going to use a lot of shea butter nor a lot of oil. I then go in with my herbal oil. You can also use the measurement you want. I don't want a very thick hard butter, so I made sure that my oil was a lot. If you want your butter to be hard, you need to make sure your butter is more than the oil. I follow up with the shea butter itself. Guys, if you haven't used shea butter on your hair before, you are missing out. Shea butter is a game changer, and this is the shea butter. It is organic and it's pure and it's able to do well with the skin and also the hair. I then melted everything together as I want the herbs to infuse very well. You can do a double boiler method, or you can just pop it in a microwave anyhow you want, just so it smells very well for you. Guys, fenugreek is one herb that I cannot do without. It promotes hair growth very well. It has so many vitamins that revive dead follicles. If you are having dormant hair follicles, a part of your hair is not growing, this is the herb for you. You should be using this consistently. And using it as a butter, it helps moisturize the hair very well. If you have dry scalp, if you have dry hair, all that, this is able to retain moisture very well for a long time. Now I'm done here. I go ahead and strain everything because what I need now is the oil. If you leave it down like this, it's going to solidify and you cannot separate the oil from the butter. So you have to make sure after melting it while it is hot, you'll be able to strain them and then extract the oil from the herbs itself. Guys, if you have used neem before, you can attest to it that neem is full of antioxidant properties and nutrients. One thing I like about herbs is you have to use them consistently. Herbs is something that tests your consistency. If you're someone that you can't be consistent, please don't use herbs, because herbs, you need to be consistent with herbs before they will work. Yes, they will work, but you need to be consistent. If you are someone who cannot be consistent, please think about it before you start using herbs. So I strain everything like this. As you can see, it's a bit hot, and you don't have to strain it when it's cold, else it will solidify. So you have to, if you have something you can use to squeeze it, it will be very good. But if you don't have, you have to be very careful while using your hands to squeeze. And the last ingredient after here, put it in the freezer so that it can solidify quickly for you, hard enough for you to just whisk it for that butter to come out. So you can put it in the freezer for about 15 minutes, or you can just be checking it depending on the strength of your freezer. My freezer is a bit strong, so after 5 minutes you see it kicking like this. And don't let it to be very hard, just enough for you to be able to turn it around. Yeah, this is, you can use it like this, but then if you want it to be an actual butter, you need to whip it very well. And if you want the smoothness, you need to whip it for a very long time so that it wouldn't solidify after a while. If you take a look at it, you can see that this hasn't really become hard. It's just like in between hard and soft, and that is how I like it. But one thing about this part is when you are whisking it, you realize that it becomes a bit watery. It means that you need to pop it back into the freezer for it to solidify a bit before you continue. Guys, I am a living testimony to this. You see how growing your hair will become after using this consistently. You have to be very effective. My edges before and after using this treatment is an eye, so like you need to see it for yourself. It's a game changer. It's really a game changer. Yes, Moringa Neem powder and fenugreek are full of antioxidants and antimicrobial properties, and they revive dead follicles. If your hair has been dormant in growth for a while, this is the game changer for you. Like, I really like this. This butter is something that is not very hard, that will clog your pores. It's just between hard and soft, and that is usually for me the best way to use butter, so that it's not going to be too greasy on your scalp or too thick on your scalp. That's going to clog your pores and stop your hair from growing. So guys, let me know if you'll be trying this. You can use this on your hair every day depending on your hair porosity, but make sure you to moisturize your hair before you use this butter on your hair, because before you use any oil on your hair, it's important to make sure that your hair has a little bit of moisture or water, so that the butter will be able to seal in properly. Yes, so now you transfer it into any container of your choice. It has to be a clean container, and then leave it and be using it. You can use this for about 3 weeks if you are consistent with it. You don't have to use too much. Just a pea size is okay, and you can tell from the consistency how soft this is. This is like oil stroke butter. It's not very thick as the regular butters have been seen. It's very soft. As soon as you take a little, it melts in your hand. Do well to store it in a cold temperature. If you store it under the sun, it's going to melt and become an oil, which is not bad though. But if you are looking for a butter that is more moisturizing, or that keeps the moisture in your hair for long, this is the best option for you. So let me know what you think about this video. Are you going to try this recipe? Have you tried it before? What are your thoughts on it so far? But hands down, this is the best hair growth butter I've ever made in my life, and I'm going to make another batch when it finishes. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. My name is Lydia once again. Till next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye.